Okay, so good morning, everybody. We are week 31, day 2. For the do now, review your homework, areas of shapes number 2, we are teammates in the answer key. For today's objective, content-wise, I can find the area and perimeter of various shapes. We've been practicing a lot on how to find the area. Today, we're going to practice finding the perimeter. The perimeter is really easy. It's a lot easier than finding the area. But I started with area first because I think that's where people need more support. Okay. Language objective. I can write calculations including units. Remember, show your work. That's what the calculations are for. That's how I know how you're getting to your answer. And then include the units. Is it feet, yards, centimeters squared, meters, inches squared, so forth. And then social objective, I can collaborate with my peers on some problems. For today, only problem A you can collaborate while completing others on my own. And what you're doing on your own is problem B. So there's only A and B of every shape, not A, B, and C, A and B. And the reason why it's only A and B and not A, B, and C is because you're finding both the area and perimeter. Okay, so cut down the amount of problems. For today's agenda, we'll go over homework review, followed by notes, and then a pair activity called trace and label. Then your worksheet and a reminder about practice problems for the test retake for the algebra test. The algebra test is the most important unit for IM1. If you don't have a strong foundation of that, you're going to die in IM1. And then planner. So you got a chance to check with your peers in the answer key. Review as a class. Make sure you revise your work accordingly when we're reviewing as a class. Take a look at the homework rubric and assign yourself a grade, whether you're done or not. So right now on your homework, assign yourself a grade. Is it a 0, a check minus, a check, or check plus? Remember, answers are not enough. You need to show your work. And then tomorrow, Friday, is a quiz day. You need to have all your homeworks ready. There's only been 3 homeworks. Areas and shapes number 1, areas and shapes number 2, not tomorrow, Friday. Areas and shapes number 1, area and shapes number 2, and area and perimeter. So only 3 homework assignments that you need to have ready by Friday. Okay, right now I want you to take notes. I color coded everything. So, and there's 5 words that I want you to write down, the geometry terms. Area, perimeter, base, height, and right angle. We're going to put a bunch of colored pencils and markers at every table, and I want you to color code all those things. You can see that area, the amount of space occupied by 2D shapes, I color coded in red, and I color coded with the same vocab term. Perimeter is the distance around the 2D shape, so I color coded in yellow right there. And then base is the bottom or top side. There are 2 bases for this trapezoid. And then height is the vertical distance from top to bottom. So I color coded that also in blue. And then the right angle when 2 straight lines intersect each other at 90 degrees. And I color code that in purple. Okay. So go ahead and start writing out the definitions, and we'll come around and pass out color pencils and markers at every table. You want to make sure that all your notes are annotated with very clear colors and organization. Okay, so now that you're done writing down your notes along with the diagram and color coding all the pieces, the next activity we're going to do is called trace and label. You and your partner are going to collaborate together to do the following. Trace the sides of each shape. We need to know what the sides are of each shape so that you can find the perimeter. Remember, the perimeter is the distance around the shape. So by tracing the sides, you can figure out what the perimeter is. And then you're going to be labeling the base and height with squiggles. Okay, the base and height with squiggles. That tells you how to find the area. Once you know the base and the height, just use the formula and you can find the area. So I'll show an example of what I mean by that. So let's say I have a parallelogram with this information right here. Okay. Trace the sides of each shape. So I'm going to get a color, just trace the sides. That's the shape of the parallelogram. Then I need to label the base and height with squiggles. So I'm going to use another color. This is the base. That's the base also. and this is the height. Is that clear? Pretty straightforward. You and your partner are gonna take turns going back and forth. One problem, one problem, one problem, until you finish all 7 problems. You're just identifying what the shape looks like to help you find the perimeter, and identifying the base of height to help you find the area. For today's worksheet, you may collaborate with your partner or teammates only on problem A. And then to check if you truly understand how to find the area and perimeter, make sure you complete problem B on your own and call adult for feedback and signature. As a reminder, the algebra test was the most important unit throughout this course as it gets you ready for IM1, which is all algebra. If you need to do practice rounds for the test retake or test corrections, we're here after school every day except for Wednesdays from 4:15 to 5. And lastly, in your planner, please write down area and perimeter. And there's a quiz on Friday. As always, if you want extra credit, please complete either or both IXLs and we should score 90 and make sure you submit it on Google Classroom. Take care and have a nice day.